He is merely a bench player, yet in a star-studded Spain squad, he enjoys the privileges of a superstar. 6 months ago against Manchester United, Merino suffered a fractured right foot, forced into surgery. The media wrote him off. They said his World Cup dream was over, yet Spain's manager, Luis de la Fuente, showed unimaginable faith in him. He even delayed the World Cup squad announcement, just to wait for Merino's full recovery. When Merino finally returned to the pitch, everyone thought the manager had lost his mind. 4 months out with a severe injury, zero competitive match fitness at all. How could he take a precious roster spot? Then came the World Cup round of 16, the 91st minute of stoppage time. Just 6 minutes after coming off the bench, Merino scored a stunning solo winner. He personally ended Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup. Suddenly, the manager's massive gamble made perfect sense. Few know the secret behind their strong bond. Merino is the manager's ultimate trusted protege. Their connection began over a decade ago. They spent years together in Spain's youth teams, winning multiple global youth championships side by side. At the 2021 Tokyo Olympic Games, the manager called up an overage Merino. He was chosen as the team's absolute core. Together they secured an Olympic silver medal. A decade of mutual understanding built absolute trust. The manager gave him a specially tailored role. He became Spain's ultimate super sub. When the team desperately needed a breakthrough goal, Merino was given the absolute green light. He could push forward as a shadow striker, enjoying immense tactical freedom on the pitch. History proves the manager made the right call. In 2 consecutive major international tournaments, Merino delivered clutch-winning goals off the bench. Euro 2024, the 119th minute of extra time. His header eliminated host nation Germany, sending Toni Kroos and the favorites packing. Now, at the 2026 World Cup, his solo strike ended Ronaldo's tournament journey. 2 priceless goals on the biggest stages. A perfect return on the manager's massive gamble. Many wonder how a defensive midfielder heads the ball better than a natural striker. The answer lies in his father's childhood lessons. Angel Merino was a true La Liga veteran. Over 300 appearances with a lethal heading ability. Other kids practiced fancy footwork first. Young Merino headed the ball against walls, or went to the pitch with his dad, drilling crosses and aerial duels endlessly, perfecting his run-up and core strength, mastering near-post flicks and central power headers. Over 20 years of relentless grinding practice, becoming a nightmare for defenders across Europe. The most poetic moment of their shared destiny happened at the Stuttgart Arena during Euro 2024. 33 years ago, in this exact stadium, his father scored a goal for Osasuna. He casually walked around the corner flag, dedicating the goal to his sick mother. 33 years later on the exact same pitch, from almost the exact same spot, young Merino scored an identical winning header against Germany with the exact same celebration. That seemingly goofy lap around the flag was a beautiful son's tribute to his father. A stunning football legacy, spanning 3 generations. If his father was his footballing guide, Real Sociedad was the savior of his career. At 22, returning from Newcastle United, he was labeled an English Premier League flop. Few clubs wanted to take a chance, but Real Sociedad threw him a vital lifeline, paying a €12 million transfer fee over 6 incredible years at the club. He evolved from a squad rotation player to the absolute engine of the midfield, leading them to Copa del Rey glory after a 34-year trophy drought and bringing Champions League nights back home. His midfield partnership with Martin Zubimendi became La Liga's most feared iron duo. In 2024, Merino made his move to Arsenal. He desperately wanted his partner in London, but he never pushed or persuaded him, knowing what leaving home means to Basques. He refused to add any emotional pressure. When Zubimendi finally signed in 2025, Merino went above and beyond to help, settling him into London life and tactics, taking care of his brother flawlessly. On the pitch, Merino is incredibly tough, but he always maintains absolute discipline. Seeing Declan Rice get maliciously stamped on, he didn't argue or trash talk at all. Instead, he quietly remembered the dirty challenge. Soon after, during an intense aerial duel, he used a perfectly legal shoulder charge, flattening the opponent completely to the ground, avenging his teammate within the official rules. No drama, no shouting, just calculated toughness, defending his brothers with pure class. Just like this dramatic win over Portugal. Brought down hard shortly after coming on, he refused to stay down and complain. He jumped up and demanded a quick free kick, then sprinted like lightning into the penalty box. From hitting the turf to scoring the winner, the entire sequence was incredibly ruthless. Zero complaints, only pure, deadly focus. Seizing that fleeting moment of ultimate victory, now his 2026 World Cup journey continues. Spain has marched into the quarterfinals. Fiercer opponents are waiting on the horizon, but this ultimate clutch super sub remains the manager's most lethal secret weapon. Stepping out of the shadow of injury, he proves his worth with crucial goals. He will keep writing his big game legend right here on the World Cup stage. Charging towards ultimate glory alongside his nation,